So, Bizarro Sephiroth is a fucking nightmare to fight if you don't have Knights of the Round. If you have Knights of the Round, he should go down in one hit. Safer might kill me. We're not losing. We noticed a little late the trouble we were getting in. But there's still time. We can still get out of it, even if we can't get everything back to normal. We should be able to protect what's most important. I was frozen in time, but now I feel as though my time is finally beginning. Sephiroth, now it's your time to sleep for the ages. Nailed its memories, our memories. We came to tell you our memories. Come, planet, show us your answer. And Sephiroth, to the settling of everything. Don't know why he went all ye olde weird speak. Anyway, music. Just two fantastic boss themes in a row. Unfortunately, we won't get much of this one. Think about the sequence of the 5 targets. Anyway, say goodbye to... I love this music as well. Unfortunately, I really do love this music. Unfortunately, it's not going to survive Knights of the Round. Nothing survives Knights of the Round. You don't even need to W summon it. I think it's specifically supposed to do enough damage to kill him. If you don't do this, you have to destroy the different parts around the core, and then they regenerate, and you get a set amount of time to damage the core, and he can cast Cure 3 on the core, which is just, it's a nightmare. But I could just as easily have done Omni Slash or Anger Max. There's a lot of things I could have done. I didn't. Bear in mind, we are in the back row as well. But that was Bizarro Sephiroth. He's got fish arms, and there's a little one of him on his own head. Which is definitely something. And now it gets interesting. Because this dude can fucking one-shot me. Here he is. Here's my boy. Oh yes. Have an Anger Max. He's got wall up. Ow. This is the end boss, by the way. And I've not fought him in a very long time. So we don't want to see a... We do not want to see an attack called Pale Horse. Baby horse. I wonder if I should de-barrier him or not. Yuffie doesn't give a shit about barriers. Okay, he's gone away now. This is bad. I don't think Cloud can hit. Anyway, there goes his barrier. We've still got ours up. Yeah, Cloud can't hit. Ooh. Oh, that should have hurt like hell. Cloud's trying to counter. He can't reach though. So don't forget, we're in the back row to reduce a lot of damage here, and I did a lot of source grinding. Oh boy! Just, yeah, say goodbye to your solar system. I'm gonna take a screenshot of Uranus. Fucking meteor is insane. Anyway, this can't kill you. Do not worry. I know it looks terrifying. And that's the sun. And the sun is exploding because it's a supernova. I'm going to take a very lewd screenshot in a minute, and I do apologise. Oh, do you not get to see Uranus? Also, this doesn't damage him. It might look like it should, but... Jesus, fuck. I'm desperately trying to counter. Do my own supernova at you. Cloud is actually pretty useless right now. Ah, fuck. Oh, I hate that. See how we're in a pretty bad state? We got him! Barrett got him. What a fucking tank. What a fucking good man. Oh man. First time I ever saw that there, we had a power cut. Round about now. When you realise it's not a super attack and it's actually Of course, that wasn't Sephiroth, that was Genova, as was the first Sephiroth. But the real Sephiroth is here. I could have sworn there was a Uranus, but apparently not. He nearly got us though. Had a couple of deaths, one to Proudclad. No, Carry Armor. One in the battle arena. And one to Emerald Weapon. This is all we could do. Wait, what about Holy? What's going to happen to the planet? That I don't know. Isn't the rest up to the planet? You're right. We've done all that we could do. Alright everyone. We did our best. That's it. Let's go home proud. What happened? I feel it. He is still here. Yeah, the actual Sephiroth. I'd recommend watching Advent Children to see how it all turns out. He's laughing. Cloud! And Sephiroth has 1 hit point. One hit point. I'm probably going to kill him with a counter before I get the Omnislash off. But you're supposed to Omnislash him. If you don't have Omnislash, it will give you Omnislash. May not show it there, but we very nearly died to save for Sephiroth. Shall I give you this pair? Okay, Sephiroth has 1 hit point. We cannot do anything until our limit gauge builds. And if we don't have Omnislash, we now have it. Yep, can't take a screenshot. It's crazy. They blocked the entire ending to Final Fantasy VII. Yeah, you didn't think that through, did you, mate? Gone. Comes back about 5 years later. I didn't tell you to take a screenshot. I haven't been telling it to take screenshots. I don't know where that came from. Live stream. Now you'll have to forgive this cutscene. Yuffie and Vincent aren't present because they didn't know if you'd find them or not. There's Aerith. All's forgiven. Oh, no, wait. Oh, Tifa. I think I'm beginning to understand. What? An answer from the planet. The Promised Land. I think I can meet her there. Yeah, let's go meet her. Let's start a delivery business, and you can have a cell phone. Anyway, with Sephiroth gone, the live stream is purified, and Holy can be freed. But that's not everyone. I'm glad you're all safe. Sid's taking the time to have a cigar. Now, there's no post-game play or bonus dungeons or anything. You just have to unleash Holy, and that's the end of the game. And it gets a bit skew-iffy Evangelion later on. That is the high wind done for. Luckily, it can turn into a jet plane. This is calm? Yeah, this is calm. There's Marlene. No coming back from that, unfortunately. Hope you didn't live in Midgar. There's Holy. That's how far away that shit can be seen. That's yeah, terrifying. Unfortunately, Holy isn't enough. It's too late. Wait a damn minute. What's going to happen to Midgar? We can't let that happen. I had everyone take refuge in the slums. But the way things are now... It's too late for Holy. They left it too long. Meteor is approaching the planet. Holy is having the opposite effect. Forget Midgar. We gotta worry about the planet. Yeah, it's a write-off, guys. That's your victory. What's that? Fucking chills, dude. What the hell is that? It's the live stream. Thank God I didn't have to do fast forward on save for Sephiroth. So, yeah, Aerith prayed for Holy. Holy answered her prayer, but it's too late and it's just making things worse. And now the planet is coming to save itself. Basically. Now that Sephiroth's gone. And then it gets a bit 500-year time skip, which I'm not a fan of. Never been a fan of. Yep, that's how it ended. You can forget your CGI movies. You can forget your goddamn third-person shooter games. You can forget your prequels on the PSP. That's how Final Fantasy VII ended. Meteor hit, and Holy soaked up the blast. And then there was a big explosion. I was livid the first time I saw that cutscene. I was like, no! How dare you, sir? I mean, I still get chills from it because it's amazing how utterly, like, Aerith's plan backfires just because Sephiroth delayed it long enough for it to not matter. And then the planet itself just, like, dusts itself off and is like, right! You son of a bitch. It's up to me. Now, in Advent Children, Midgar is gone, but they build a city around it called Edge City, but it wasn't... And then there's a whole bunch of shades of Sephiroth. And there's something called Geostigma, which is him manipulating them through the planet, through the live stream, and they get, like, black marks and he can take them over, just like with the Sephiroth clones. But then Cloud just does exact... To be fair, in Advent Children Complete, Cloud tries the Omnislash and whiffs it because Sephiroth sees it coming. So then Cloud throws his sword at Sephiroth and then just does Omnislash again, and it's enough to kill him. I don't know if there's any more story from Final Fantasy VII that goes any further than that. I don't know. To be honest, I've seen the remake trailer and there's a whole bunch of new fucking characters, and I'm sat there like, yeah, no, you don't need to expand on Midgar, dude. Don't need an expanding on Midgar. More at the end. You've just seen the original ending to Final Fantasy VII. It exploded. very, I mean, to be fair, that dungeon could have taken us about 3 or 4 hours if I hadn't put no encounter and fast forward on. And Sephiroth is utterly terrifying if you don't have ribbons, because he just turns you into a frog and puts you to sleep. And does Heartless Angel. It's not fun. It's brutal. That's why I specifically said I was going to fight one enemy and it was going to be a Tomberry and I wanted a ribbon. Excuse me, I've got a really bad cough. Anyway, that's taken, give or take, about a month and a half to do all of Final Fantasy VII. Obviously, there was a break to do Escape Dead Island, and then I did part 2, and then I've just done part 3 because there's so little of it. But you should be seeing this in March. This last episode should go up in March. Really looking forward to doing some of the earlier Final Fantasies that I don't know. Like 1 through 6 I'm iffy on. I've played some. I've never played 1 and 2 properly. I've played 6 once. I've played 5 but I never beat it. 4 I bought the DS port for Steam. I started it and didn't like it. I don't like the way the menus look. And 3 I owned on DS and I beat once. Weirdly, they've never re-released Revenant Wings, which is one of my favourite Final Fantasies. And no one likes it but me. Crystal Chronicles was supposed to be getting a remaster coming out. I'm hoping they don't delay that till the next gen of consoles, because I'd like it to come out while I'm alive. 12 obviously is queued up to do. World of Final Fantasy. About the only one I don't want to do is 9 or 13. I'd do 13 part 2, but like this is going to get me in enough trouble with copyright stuff. Anyway, how pissed was I as a kid when I finally beat... Don't forget, I didn't grind or anything when I played this the first time, because I don't grind. The reason why I'm such an overgrinder is because when I was a wee bairn I couldn't be bothered to grind. I was too impatient, so I just got my ass kicked by everything in every game. So when I first beat him on my own, on my lonesome, beat Sephiroth, and he started exploding, and we had a power cut, and I cried. Well, I didn't cry. I couldn't cry. Can't cry, but I got very upset. So yeah, materials I missed. Exit materia, barrier materia, contain materia. And that one that we picked up at the end there that I don't even know what it is, and I doubt I've ever used it. Because you're giving it to me at the end of the game, brother. It's either going to be a super weapon or it's going to be a waste of time. So anyway, this has been a bit of a passion project for me. An absolute delight to put on the channel as well. Just because this is one of those games for me. This was it wasn't my first RPG or even my first JRPG, but this was the first one that got me. I like running around fighting monsters and leveling up stats, but this was the first one where the story really hooked me. I wanted to know about this weird, chap with a long sword. Brady Games. Yeah, you're right next to me. With Sephiroth defeated, Holy is free 500 years later to counter Meteor's power, but did the team work fast enough? I'm not about to spoil the ending for you, so defeat Sephiroth and find out for yourself. 500 years later... Oh, there's Red 13. And he's had puppets. Little puplings. Little Scoobies. This always made me sad because it implies that everyone died, but then Advent Children says they didn't. God, look at his haunches. What a beefy boy. $500 years later. It's all gone. But in Advent Children, they abandoned Midgar and formed Edge City around it, so even that's fallen. I suppose speculation is better than nothing. But anyway, that was Final Fantasy VII. That's it. I hope that's coming across on the recording. There's the kids laughing. Thanks for letting me know gameplay. I'm not even recording it, brother. Anyway, that was it.